welcome to episode number 79 of the Nonsense Review. I'm your host as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello everybody.
Today we're watching something called Farzar, which I've been mispronouncing all day today, and before we jump in, regular viewers may know that what we like to do is briefly touch upon our weeks and the goings on in the wide world before we do said review. So to that end, Rick, how's your week been, buddy?
Well, I got a new phone. It's been a long time coming. It's been 5 years since my last one. It's a little bit of fun. It's a toy. I've not even scratched the surface on what this thing can do yet, but that's by the by. That's basically all I've done all week is just get the new thing. Things out in the world, most of these actually you've sent to me. Disgaea 7 has been announced. The new gang of characters looks neat. They're all wearing glasses, they've got new designs, and they've got the Pokemon Dynamax thing going on, where you can become a kaiju.
I'm somewhat curious to see if the glasses thing is like a take on Persona 4 or some shit.
I think it might be one of those where it looks like they do actually have to wear the glasses for some reason. But yeah, other things that have happened. You sent me this one. Corone got a Sonic DLC voice pack for the new Sonic game coming up.
Oh, it's worse than that, 'cause it's not DLC, it's a pre-order bonus, and it's, at the moment, Japan exclusive.
Yeah, so it's Japan only. It's a pre-order bonus for if you buy it on Amazon.co.jp, and there are other pre-order DLCs that you get from different places. So if you want them all, you have to buy them all. You have to buy the game 4 times. Although, yeah, if it is available anywhere else, then it's the kind of thing that, yeah, we do kind of want it.
I mean, I straight up told you, Rick, I'm not a big Sonic the Game fan. However, if this was available in the West, I would have already pre-ordered.
Yep.
Missing a trick, Sega, get on it.
Well, depending on what it is, I might even just make a JP Amazon account and get the digital version from there just to get the pack.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much effort.
Not for me.
Yeah, you're a Sonic fanboy anyway, as we've established.
Yeah, I'm a Sonic fanboy, and I can read katakana, so I can read like some of the Japanese at least. Enough to go into the options and find out the bit that says English, because it will launch in all the languages. A little bit related to that, the HoloLive collaboration started on PSO, and you can have an Ina voice on your creator character.
Oh, very
and
nice.
You can have a chat command to say wa. It's great.
That's one of the beauty of the English girls in particular. I'm sure the Japanese girls also do it, but because I can't understand them, I don't really know. But all the English girls have that one noise they can just do that sends their fan base into a rabid frenzy.
Yeah, there's wa, there's ah, there's anytime Callie swears.
I thought Callie's was g.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's g when she drinks. Yeah. Kiara's got kikiriki, but that's her hello noise.
To be fair, Ina's hello noise is wah.
Yeah, it's wa. Yeah, it is wa. Predictably enough, the Ina stuff is expensive on the Western server, and the Fubuki stuff is expensive on the JP server, and the Shien stuff from the Holostars is expensive on neither server, despite his player having like 5,000 hours on the game. The last thing I've seen out in the wide world, though, is that Shaq has been caught up in the Flat Earth fiasco.
He's been caught up in this for years. He has been not vocal, but vocal about being a flat earther. I think I've seen the headline of the story you're going to talk about, and I'm just like, this is clickbait of the highest order. Because the guy has been open about it for years.
Yeah. Apparently he's been doing like a big old interview about it and has finally retracted it, saying that it's a joke, except that, you know, he's then gone on and kept on saying the same shit. And the whole article was all leading up to a bunch of scientists at the end saying, even if he does say it's a joke, it's still harmful because of the number of people that won't read the entire article.
Absolutely. I mean, flat earthers are a funny fucking breed, because some of them are clearly in on the joke, because for all intents and purposes, it pretty much started on 4chan as a joke.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of spiraled out of control, and it just gets rolled in with all the other things that are harmful to science, like no vaccines, climate change ain't real, what are you talking about, etc, etc. One of my favourite celebrity examples of a flat earther is, Rick, this is not a wrestling podcast, one AJ Styles, who is quite a big name in WWE and wrestling in general. He made his name in TNA and on the Indies. I'm getting off topic, my apologies. But there was a great interview during one of their, interview shows where one Daniel Bryan went, "Shut up, AJ, you think the earth is flat." And AJ Styles' face just kind of fell, because it's like, because it wasn't really common knowledge. And AJ's rebuttal was, I don't think the world is flat, just think we should be asking questions. And it's like, what the fuck does that mean, AJ? It's one of those where if you get embarrassed when someone says you believe the Earth is flat, that means in the back of your mind you know you're being fucking stupid, right?
Yeah. It's although that's the problem, it's faith. Like, everyone knows that there is no proof for faith, and yet they just have no option other than to double down on it every time.
I want to point out to a really good documentary called Behind the Curve. It's on Netflix. I watch it all the time because it's fucking hilarious. But it's also kind of very sad because they do interview a lot of flat earthers, and unlike what other documentaries might do, they don't openly mock them.
Yeah.
They show them, and a lot of these people don't have friends or social circles.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when they feel a sense of belonging with a bunch of, for want of a better term, trolls and idiots, then that's a sense of belonging. Like, you get the same with any social group. It's the reason why churches are that important in buttfuck nowhere town, because there's nothing else to do other than sit in a circle and sing the song about God.
I get you. But it was also another thing where you've got that, and you've also got the mix of actual crazy people. You've got actual crazy people spurring on the, and I'm going to use massive air quotes, science. And that's the thing as well that really fucking blew my mind, is they're not stupid. You've got a lot of people who do actual science experiments with actual reasoning behind them, and they just don't, they're just doing it backwards, for lack of a better words. They're like, this is the result I want. Whenever they get a result that they don't want, they just go, oh, well, the experiment must have been wrong, which isn't really how science works.
Mm-hmm. Although that said, you do kind of do that sometimes. If you're trying to prove a thing to win a Nobel Prize, then you will try to design experiments to prove that thing, and you'll do it a million times.
Yeah, absolutely. However, when the result comes back and says you're wrong, you go, oh, well, I guess that weren't right then, you know? I'm not saying that, you know, of course you're going to design an experiment that will prove you're right. Of course you are. You want to be right. You want to be correct. You want to prove the thing that you think is tangible. However, if when your result comes back that undeniably proves that what you thought was wrong, you then go, oh, well, fuck it, the experiment was stupid. Let's not publish that, you know? Like, for example, in the documentary I'm talking about, the big one that they were building up to was they had a laser pointer, and they built 3 planks of wood. I'm simplifying it. And they put them in equal things, and they put a hole at the same point in each plank, and they were like, cool, if the Earth is round, I won't be able to point my laser pointer through all 3 of these holes when they were spaced like 20 feet apart. They weren't close, you know? I think it might have even been further than that. And the first night of the experiment, it was like, oh, it goes through the first hole and then it doesn't go through the second. Oh, well, there must be something wrong with the laser pointer, you know? You know, that's a cool experiment. That makes sense. That will prove whether or not the Earth is flat or not. And then they do it. It proves the Earth is not fucking flat, because it ain't. And then they go, oh, well, the experiment failed because of this. It's not because the Earth is round. It's like, what the fuck is...
Yeah, then again, 60 feet apart and your floor being wonky is also a thing that...
Oh, this was outside, to be fair. But you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
You got harmful people leading the movement. Then you've got people who have actually got inquisitive minds and have been told always question authority, which I'm a firm believer of. However, you know, some things it's like, why are you questioning this? What is to be gained by them lying about this? That's the big thing about flat Earth, which I've always said. Who gains something from the Earth being flat?
Yeah, questioning authority is a double-sided coin, because authority isn't always authoritative. Like, you've got rulers and leaders on one side, and you've got knowledge on the other side. Authoritative knowledge is just that people have been able to prove it, rather than the fact that people are dictating it to you to live your life by.
But again, the fundamental question is, even when questioning any sort of authority, is what do they gain by lying to you?
Oh, yeah, totally.
You know? A lot of these, like, conspiracy theories, for lack of a better word, fall apart at the first hurdle of who gains from lying about this.
Yeah, and it seems like the normal answer is they do. Like, this nebulous they.
But then the next question is, who is they?
Oh, they. And it's just a infinite loop of, oh, it's they. Oh.
Before we move on from this topic, there is, of course, another subsect of people in these groups who do not believe anything that you tell them, full stop. They're like, this is my worldview, you cannot change this. There was one crazy woman on that documentary who said, and she used the Boston bombings as an example, which was in very bad taste in my opinion, but whatever. And she went, because she believes that wasn't real, and she said, even if I was there with my leg blown off, I wouldn't have believed it was real. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, that's...
Like, if you won't even believe what type of evidence does it take? And it's like, there is none. So then what's the point in arguing with you?
There's only one cure for that.
But again, it's like, they had some science people, for lack of scientists, if you will, on the documentary, and one of them straight up said, like, how much time do you have to argue against every single theory, especially when it's already been proven, you know?
Yeah.
And that's another thing as well, is people who are scientifically illiterate don't seem to understand that there's a difference between a scientific theory and a theory.
Oh, yeah. Like, a scientific theory is something that you can win a Nobel Prize for. A theory that you come up in the back of the bus when you're waiting for your bus to get to your pub because you're on your third DUI and you can't drive there. Yeah, that's not really a scientific theory.
I'll be real with you, Rick. I didn't think we'd speak for so long on Flat Earth.
No. But yeah, how are you? How has your week been?
Alrighty, let's go through the list, shall we?
Yeah, let's shall.
I watched Bullet Train.
Okay.
That film was good.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt was not even the most entertaining part of the movie. But yeah, I don't want to spoil it. It's very good. It's very actiony. There's a fair amount of comedy. I don't know why the reviews gave it shitty reviews.
Huh.
But
I
feel like that's just par for the course nowadays. Feels like it's been par for the course all the time. Everything gets reviewed shit.
Yeah. It's like, it's very easy to shit on a film when people don't know that it's going to be, this is Avengers 4. People are going to go see it anyway. Let's either shit on it because we want to shit on the thing that people are going to like, or let's shit on it because it's actually bad and we want people to not go see it, like, Eternals.
But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh yeah, the new patch dropped, didn't it?
New patch came out. MSQ is fun. Very good. I enjoyed it. I haven't done any more Pandemonia yet because I can't be asked.
Yep. I have spoilers, but I don't know where they're from, so...
Well, does it involve Golbez?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's MSQ, so I know about it.
Okay, yeah. I have the Golbez spoiler, and it sounds like that should have been the spoiler for the equivalent of the weapons/warring triad stuff. Oh well.
It's very odd because it appears that Golbez is literally just Golbez, which makes no sense.
Yeah, it's just himself.
I mean, you can go back to the podcast when 6.1 got released, or whenever we beat Endwalker. I forget which patch he got revealed in, and it was just like, oh, I saw the person who looks like the person. He went, it is the person. And I'm like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Why wasn't he on the moon?
Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, that is that. The island stuff is boring. I'm very disappointed with it.
I heard that eyes went there at one point at the beginning of the patch and didn't come out. That led me to believe that it was at least good.
But Eyes has a trick, which I also use, because I do the same thing when I do regular gathering, and that is put on a movie and watch the movie while you're doing the thing. How is that a fun time? You're not having fun from the thing you're doing, you're having fun because you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna do more of it, but the customization is non-existent. Maybe that will open up a little bit, but even Eyes seems to agree that there isn't much of it. I'm gonna do it because I want to, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not having fun.
Yeah, if I sub and do it, it will be because I can't get a house.
But it's not as good as housing.
No.
I have a house in 14 because I jumped on that as soon as houses were available, which we're talking about 2-3 years ago now.
Oh yeah, as soon as it was available on our server, the first day we got one for the FC, and within the first week, everyone who wanted one had one for personal use.
I'm still bummed out that I bought a house in a plot that's next to Aizawa, but on a different on a different block.
Different neighborhood. Oh.
Yeah. Then when I tried to move, the other house got taken because of course it fucking did. But anyway.
Yep.
Yep. That's 14 news. I've got a very weird fascination at the moment, Rick.
Oh?
I've been watching a lot of caving videos.
Okay.
But not regular caving. That stupid fucking caving where people... It scares me to watch.
Oh, is it where they go without any equipment?
They've got equipment, but they're going through holes that are just as big as their body, and I'm hyperventilating as I'm watching, but I can't stop watching.
Yeah. Ooh, yes. I don't like that either. Ooh, no.
There's this one geezer whose name I forget who just goes, alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to Superman down. For those of you who don't know what Supermaning is, you basically just let go and hold your hands up and you drop to where you drop. And I'm like, what? You're doing what now?
Yep. You're obeying gravity and then just relying on your rope to stop you.
He didn't have a rope.
Okay.
These are unexplored caves.
Man, that's... Oh.
If anyone wants to know why that's terrifying, look up Nutty Putty, and that's a tame example.
Yeah. So, that's a real good way to earn yourself a Darwin Award.
These people are crazy.
Yeah.
They've got their safety equipment on. They've got their little GoPro on their stick, and they've got a lantern. And this guy went, I don't think the lantern's going to come with me. And I'm like, you definitely can't do this in the dark. Fuck off, dude. and then he left the lantern behind, and I'm like, I'm gonna stop watching this one.
Yep. I've already stopped watching it before starting because no.
Again, it's a very odd sense of fascination, despite being absolutely shitting terrified.
Like, they wouldn't publish the video if the guy died on it.
I don't know.
Actually, yeah, they are insane.
Anyway, on to brighter and cheerful news, shall we?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dragon Ball Z's in Fortnite now?
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I also did go to see the Dragon Ball Z movie. Like, I forgot about the 2 movies that I went to fucking see. Yeah, the Dragon Ball Z movie. It's Dragon Ball Superhero.
Go on. What's the plot?
You remember Dr. Gero, the guy who made the androids in Cell?
No, I've never heard of him.
So apparently he had a grandson who looks like a fat Mineta, and he breaks out. Well, he doesn't break out of prison. He exits prison after serving a term, and he does look a bit like a cross between Mineta and Small Gru from Despicable Me. And yeah, he just chucked a grenade back into the prison and just walks off, and then gets recruited by the Red Ribbon Army to make new androids.
How is the Red Ribbon Army still a thing in Dragon Ball?
Apparently they're rebranded as a pharmaceutical company.
Fuck off.
And then it's a Piccolo movie because the Saiyans are all off on.
Yeah, I was going to say I got told that most of the film had Goku and Vegeta training Broly.
Yeah, it starts with them training Broly, and then Whis comes out and tells them, have a fist fight. No blasts, no flying. You can jump but don't fly. Just go back to basics. And Broly's like, I don't know how to do this. I'm going to watch. So Goku and Vegeta have a fight, and spoilers for the post-credit scene. Vegeta wins.
I do like that. I do absolutely adore the storyline of straight up. This character is stronger, bigger, hits harder, hits faster. However, the person they're fighting is a much better technical fighter.
Yeah.
It's why I like wrestling.
But yeah, it was a very fun movie. I enjoyed it. It was dumb. It was fun. The other one I saw was the Elvis movie, which, ends about as well as you'd think. And I think it's a tribute to Rami Malek that he was such a good Freddie Mercury that it took me a while to accept the new guy as Elvis. But, everyone knows the Elvis story. The thing that really... I still don't believe it, but Tom Hanks is the villain. And I still don't recognize him as Tom Hanks. But yeah, that's it for me and my movies that I forgot about.
But yeah, Dragon Ball Z is in Fortnite. You can now play as Vegeta or Goku and Kappa Bitch.
Yeah.
I forget who else got put in, but I don't care. I don't play Fortnite. I just saw an advert on YouTube and thought, what the fuck? Basically, what we're saying is Fortnite is becoming the big crossover video game everybody wanted, and yet nobody likes it.
No.
In other news, Matt Braley officially endorses fan merch.
Yeah.
While also saying, fuck you, Disney. Basically, he promoted some nice little plushes that a fan was making and selling, and said, yeah, buy it, because Disney ain't going to make us shit.
Yeah, I can imagine both A, those being really cute, and B, yeah, Disney's not going to, do anything about any of their cartoons that's not Phineas and Ferb.
Well, Matt Braley straight up said if it's not Star Wars, they're not making merch for it.
Nope.
The very final thing on my list is NASA. This has only just now fucking gotten to me, by the way. It was actually released in May, but I only saw it this week, so I'm counting it. NASA released the sound of a black hole.
Okay.
Very specifically, the black hole in the center of the Perseus galaxy, which has been studied since 2003. This isn't like because this isn't NASA, it's a bit different to the normal YouTube clickbait stuff where they go, oh, this is the sound of such and such, and they take a bunch of fucking WAVs from the internet and digitally give it sound. What they did was, and I'm going to have to oversimplify it because my lizard brain is not as smart as the people at NASA, they took the ambient sound of basically shit from the black hole hitting the surrounding areas. However, this sound is so quiet you could not possibly hear it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because between there and here is space, and as anybody who knows what sound waves are, you need a medium for a sound wave to travel. But
yeah, they took the waves and they basically amplified them by a shit billion, and again, not the technical term. And it's about a 37-second long clip, and it is the most beautiful sound that has scared the shit out of me ever.
That's a good description there.
I shit you not, I almost had tears in my eyes, and I'm not exaggerating. It was kind of magical. It's available on YouTube. It's the official NASA YouTube page, and if you're interested in space, I definitely recommend listening to it. However, you will feel insignificant.
Yeah. So this is one of those things where I'm just going to go tippy tappy real quick because this sounds real cool. NASA,
I've got the link actually because I sent it to a friend of ours. If you want me to just post it to you now.
That'd be good, actually, because that does sound like something real interesting. But I guess we go from one space-themed thing...
Nah, fuck that. We've taken time out. You're listening to it on air now, and you tell me what you think.
Okay. YouTube.com.
The official video says data sonification. Black hole at the center of the Perseus galaxy. So yeah, they do a bunch of fancy shit. And the gap will be cut out of the actual podcast, but Rick is going to listen to it right now.
Yeah, I'm listening to it right now. It sounds like Mass Effect ambient noise for when you're fighting a Reaper or something. Did you listen to this with headphones on, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because fun fact, if you don't have the headphones on, you can't fucking hear it very well.
No, it's but yeah, they do some panning left to right, and like you can even see the like there's a little line that goes round, and oh shit, it just instantly autoplayed into Abyssos.
But yeah, that's basically it's great. It's amazing, and I hope they can do more of that in the future.
Yeah, it is an interesting sound, actually, to be honest. Like, as you say, it's beautiful, and it's scary when you know exactly what it means.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's one of those where the two places that fascinate and frighten the shit out of me the most is deep sea and space.
Yeah.
It's two places where humans should not be.
No.
But yeah, as you were going to say before I said, listen to the thing, Rick, we're watching Farzar today, which looks like typical Western animation, and I suspect will be shit.
Most likely, but it's from something that we're a little bit familiar with. You've seen a bit of Brickleberry, haven't you?
Yeah, but by all accounts, that wasn't a good show.
Yeah, no. And I have seen all of Paradise PD, which also isn't a good show, but like, season 1 was fun. The subsequent seasons had Netflix-itis. But yeah, this is the same guy, Waco Uguin, and he's made a space show, Farzar, available on Netflix. If you want to watch along with us, 3, 2, 1, and go.
I don't know, man. Whenever you see this generic fucking art style, it doesn't scream quality.
I think Family Guy is to blame for that, because it looks so much like the generic at this point that people just kind of equate it to it.
Bose. That's literally just a black dude cosplaying as She-Ra.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like a gender-flipped She-Ra.
Oh, he's Valhallan.
Yep. He kills them with...
Nah, this is a over-dramatization, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
What a stupid... Why would you wear a fucking bow tie?
Yeah, when you don't even have a neck. I mean, not a neck, a collar.
Okay. Is that meant to be a bad thing?
I don't know. Like, I also do that on a really long flight because, fuck having shoes on for 24 hours.
Yeah, over-dramatization it is.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. Yeah, fucking starting off hot, eh?
Yep. The teacher thinks it's awesome.
Wow, meta. Great.
Hmm. Yeah, that's about as meta as you can get in this. Okay, this is basically the main character from
Hoops.
From Paradise PD.
He looks like the guy from Hoops too.
Yeah. Man, apparently Hoops was so bad, it was one of the few Netflix things not to even get a second season. So when it ended on a Netflix cliffhanger, that's just what those characters are doing for the rest of time now.
Yeah, I watched about 7 episodes before going, this isn't very good.
Yeah, I think I got through 3 episodes, and the main character was just not a likable person.
Yeah, and that's the point. I get that's the point. However, I can't be arsed.
Like, you can have an unlikable person that's still entertaining to watch, and that guy wasn't entertaining to watch.
But it's one of those of when your biggest adversary is just you being a dick for no reason.
Hmm.
That's fucked up. Just make a sex bot.
Yeah, it would be more useful.
Okay. I'll be honest with you, that's kind of actually decent, that being the thing you're offended at.
Yeah. He's not offended by the sodomy, just offended by the lack of a reach around, yeah.
Yeah. You are clearly incompetent. Your job is to make sure my son doesn't do anything dumb. Done. Why has he got such a big dick? Is that the joke?
I guess so.
Okay.
Internet noises.
Internet noises that anyone under the age of 20 isn't going to recognise.
Yeah, I guess so. Other than as a meme noise.
Mm. I'm very sorry, by the way, already to our audience that I'm a bit down in the dumps, but I really think that this is a shit show. I have prejudged it, and so far it has yet to prove me wrong.
Yeah, I get you. Like, Final Space was better.
Now, that woman's design is doing things to me.
Is she going to be the one that saves it?
Oh, I doubt it, nah, but you know. Why would you eat the dog tag bits?
Apparently because she's stupid.
Okay. What the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's obviously fucked up and immoral, but...
I like how he gets added to the team. He's not going to last, isn't he?
Okay. I do like how there's a picture behind him of his mum giving him a kiss on the cheek.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
Well, I'm not looking at the foreground because fucking look what's on it.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the Black Knight joke from Monty Python.
Yeah. Except he gets a. Oh no.
Now that sets the tone for the show, doesn't it?
Yep. Goes into a cave and it's actually a giant golem's arsehole.
That is the grossest term I've ever heard for that.
Yeah, it is a bit awful. It's almost as bad as what I say on the blob.
No, that's a colloquialism I'm used to. It's just it was so out the fucking blue when you said it that one time. How is this a 15? Oh, right, because only fucking 15-year-olds and younger will find this shit funny.
Yeah.
A fake 3-star general.
Hmm. It is kind of sweet that the mum cares, though.
I guess, but it's also implied that she's not... This relationship is not a loving one.
Yeah, she's not all there. And yeah, the relationship is all physical. Physical on her side, and on his side, political.
She appears to be dead. That's not how that works. I should know. I turned 30 like 3 months ago.
Oh, she's just fallen asleep.
These are cool designs for the aliens, I'll give them that.
Yeah. Oh, this is the credits.
Well, the opening credits seems to imply that the dad is going to
Join the team.
Not join the team, but like save the squad every day.
But yeah, like you say, the aliens looked to have decent designs.
Alright, so that's why it's so bulging. That's a joke, because he was a black guy. Ha ha ha.
Either that or it's all armor.
Yeah, we can see.
Someone's going to take that as a pill, aren't they?
Possibly. So, wait. Right, I was going to say. It's not the worst. Did you just... I ain't that lucky. Suicide Whistle's a decent pun.
It is.
Why?
They got the same mother, apparently. Oh, no.
No,
it's a different
old people
lady.
look the same to you, do they, Rick?
In this animation style, without clothes, yes.
That's fair. Also, fucking hell, has that double-headed woman got 3 kids?
I think they're the ones that she's got... I think they're from her class.
Okay. Mr. Hanky, that shit creature, is not.
No.
So they've got precisely one person on the team who knows how to work guns.
Yeah, well, half a person.
Well...
Yeah, she's a whole individual, except she's not individual.
Cartilage. Wow, okay. How are they using the cunt word so many times on a 15?
Apparently, if it's not used in a sexual way, then it's only a swear word.
Okay, but it's like I don't give a fuck about the word cunt. I'll say cunt all day, every day if it's relevant. However, I know that a lot of people get especially offended by the word cunt for some reason.
Yeah, it's like they're drawing a weird line in the sand.
Oh, look, this dude's secretly a badass, but then again, he is a robot, so... Wow. Ugh. By the end of this episode, he's going to lose his dick, isn't he?
Maybe. I'm guessing it's the kind of thing where it gets threatened every time.
Maybe.
Oh, it's these two again.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, these two appear in all of the shows. Oh, okay, they're an entire race in this.
Oh, it's got batteries this time, yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I do like how their death clouds are little skulls.
Yep.
I don't think that counts.
Yeah, they were all suicides.
I don't know, but his bass is heavy metal as fuck.
Yeah. It looks like if Skeletor was a teenager.
Kind of is. You look like a gimp, like gimpier than fucking Rob Halford.
You look like a hobgoblin in a gimp suit.
So this guy's massive generic deal is that he is a generic homosexual.
Yeah, so it would seem. But then again, it's the same voice as Dusty in Paradise PD, whose entire deal is that he's just enormously fat, and he's so fat that he can't be killed by gunfire.
It's not how that works.
I know, right?
It's like I remember watching a Let's Play ages ago where it's like the guy was like, "Oh, I'm a little bit overweight. However, I think that gives me an advantage in one of these slasher scenarios because I think I could take one good knife hit and still keep running." and then he goes into the bit of so what you're telling me, Doctor, is I'm invincible. Oh no, you're quite sick. Invincible.
Man, I remember when The Simpsons was good.
Yeah, let's talk about a better cartoon.
Yeah. Man, there's an enormous number of Simpsons episodes that I've not seen at this point.
But yeah, I've probably seen less than I've. Wait.
Yeah, probably seen less than you haven't.
Yeah. What? Again, the word is incoherent. The sentence even.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Yeah. That's what that character needed.
I think it's. The joke of this scene is literally just fucking. The guy gets covered in liquids.
Yep. And this little fuzzy thing is basically Stitch.
Is it? Yeah, it's got a similar design. I kind of see it. Alright, so this gag is just going to be him getting hit by a bunch of shit.
Oh, how comes the grandma? Or the scientist mum? They got their own house, have they? Yep.
Alright, so the dad sent him on this mission.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad wordplay for this dumbass.
Yeah.
I'm turning my back on you because we're in danger. Okay.
Crush them all.
That creature is suitably horrifying.
It is, but at least it swallowed them whole.
Well, the kids are gone.
Yeah, okay. That solves that problem.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, they call them bounce house in America.
Over here, it's a bouncy castle.
Yeah. They play on the bouncy castle, yeah.
That does not look comfortable. Oh, well, there you go. That's a joke. That was unnecessary.
Oh, so villain accelerates the plot.
Yeah. It's a comedy, so it's fine, but you know.
Yeah.
Now he's going to have to go save the dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is Brownie Brittle?
Uh,
I've heard of Peanut Butter Brittle.
Yeah, peanut brittle. It sounds like it could actually be fun. Or tasty.
Well, it's like, let's take Brownie and make it hard and crunchy. And it's like, that sounds disgusting.
Well, the top bit of the brownie is hard and crunchy. It's just... There's two good bits of brownie. The outside and the inside.
But you know, if it's brittle, it implies hard.
Yeah. The outside that's crispy is also, you know, part of the outside.
Okay,
and the inside that's squidgy.
But peanut brittle is fucking hard, not
oh
top
yeah,
of
it's
brownie,
fucking toffee.
not top of brownie hard.
Yeah, peanut brittle's like fucking toffee.
My dad used to love peanut brittle, and then he lost all his teeth, and he couldn't eat it no more.
Oh.
So that sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, in case you're wondering, it wasn't poor dental hygiene. He had to have them taken out because otherwise there'd be potential complications with medication he had to take. Which is always a fun thing. Imagine being fucking told that we're going to have to take all your teeth out or bad things might happen. It's like, oh, well, I guess take the teeth out.
Yeah, the worst thing is bad things might happen, not will happen.
Alright, almost definitely will happen.
Mm-hmm.
This will cause complications if we have to do this, so it's better to do this now. Or some shit. I don't know, it's been a while. I've never had an avocado.
I have. We've got one downstairs. The problem with avocado is when you buy it, it's never ready to eat. And by the time it's ready to eat, you've got like a 2-day window. And after that, it turns brown. And so you basically have to be in the mood for it, on exactly the right day.
Oh, so your babies are literally the drug?
Not necessarily, but close by, yeah.
Oh yeah, Americans say twat instead of twat.
Yeah. They say that in the other show as well. And they even get the blonde doctor from Scrubs to say twat a lot.
Okay. Are we the baddies?
Yeah, humans are the real villains.
That was easy.
Good guy laugh.
Do you think this dude is incredibly... I can't believe it's taken this fucking long for me to think of this. But do you think this kid is incredibly white, considering how black his dad is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which makes me suspect there may have been some infidelity. Like, okay, bear in mind, I do know a little bit about genes and shit. It is possible for a black dad and a white mum to have a white kid. However, usually when it's in a cartoon, it's a bit, telling.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're right. It is also possible for two black parents to have a white kid. It is very difficult for two white parents, but not impossible, because genes can skip generations. However, again, that is incredibly rare.
Yep. But also, he does have the so-called dad's hair.
Yeah, but that's just a matter of styling.
Yeah.
Ooh-ah! And all that shit. This is a very small army. Although they do have a Death Scorpion, that is actually a fucking Mitchell and Webb sketch, so... Oh, look, he's just a kiss guy.
Yep.
That's actually incredibly sweet.
It is, unless it's actually poison.
Well, I doubt it. Don't you hate him?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A dick. It's very odd for you for your first adjective to describe your dad being hot. Oh, I don't think you can, boy.
You're gonna capture him and take him home, aren't you?
Okay. Oh, yeah, you got it. Yeah, fair enough, Rick. You called it. 2,000 kills. There was like 5 people there.
Well, she's been counting since the beginning, I guess, or like beginning of her life.
This does actually remind me of a Three Kingdoms thing, where Cao Cao's army was suffering in the sense that they didn't have enough food, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to ration super hard.
Yeah.
So everyone was complaining, no one liked it, and in order to solve this, Cao Cao said to the advisor he had, I'm going to need to borrow something from you to fix this. And the advisor was like, what, my lord? It's like, I'm going to have to borrow your head. Anyway, long story short, Cao Cao's a dick.
Yep.
Which is basically one of the main themes of that Three Kingdoms novel.
Yeah, so it would seem. Like, I remember seeing him in the Dynasty Warriors movie, and he wasn't a nice guy there either.
Oh, look, it's literally the Men in Black joke.
Yep. Just regrows his head.
Oh, fuck yeah, called it. Oh, fuck, Rick. I know I was being overly harsh, but I think I was justified.
Yeah,
This is why I hate
really disagree.
animation aimed at adults. They try too hard.
Yeah, it's just shock comedy after shock comedy. And anything that is good is just going to remind you of a better show.
Yeah, like the dad cosplaying as She-Ra.
Yeah. Or even the Mitchell and Webb giant scorpion robot.
Oh, God. Like, we took out... There's a solid point where I just started talking about Three Kingdoms, which was tangentially related at best.
Yeah. Three Kingdoms, The Simpsons.
The Simpsons is a good example of how you can do... Why? These vanity cards are shit. Look, I'm ripping on the vanity cards. You can tell I was biased from the get-go. I do not hide my shame. But yeah, I don't know, Rick. Let's get into it a bit early. What did you think?
At best.
Well, you've also got the angle of coming from Paradise PD, because you said it's the same people.
Yeah, the same people, basically same show. I think I actually prefer this to Paradise PD, which paints a fantastic picture of Paradise PD, but only because I think space is more interesting than America. But yeah, how about you? What did you think? I think you've been wearing on your sleeve all along.
Yeah, fucking... I am not saying Boo earns. I respect anyone for doing animation, because it's not an easy thing to do. But fuck, this is the best you can do for your writing?
Yeah.
Maybe it will get better, but I fucking doubt it.
Yeah. Like you say, the best you can do is hope that it gets better.
Well, except I'm not going to give it a fair chance, because I'm never watching this again.
Yeah, I've got the benefit of more pajama days than you, so...
I don't have those, and even if I did, I wouldn't waste it on this. I've got a lot of things to watch.
You got Overload 4 to watch.
Is that finished?
No, but it's about halfway through, so...
Yeah. Very helpfully, sometimes when we pick the names for our episodes, Rick will pick out a choice sentence. However, I don't think we can use that one, Rick.
No.
The legendary quote that will go down in history: I don't give a fuck about the word cunt.
Yep.
But anyway, let's get this over and done with. It's probably going to be a bit of a short segment, but hey ho diddly do. Rick, favourite moment? That does not bode well, because Rick actually thought this was fine.
Yeah, I didn't think it was good.
I didn't use the word good.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of fine. I think...
It's okay, don't worry, the pauses will get edited out.
No, leave them in, because I can't really think of a favourite moment.
I can't leave the pauses in, it's automatic.
Okay. So, I guess my actual favourite scene is the first time we get to see the villain boss who looks like a hobgoblin, whose name escapes me already.
Bazarak or some shit.
Yeah.
How did I remember that? I fucking hated this shit.
Lord Bazarak, get his establishing character shots, and when I guess when he gets the bone throne, and the actual favourite moment is when you said that's not comfortable, and then he sits on it and goes, "This is not comfortable."
And then you can literally hear me roll my eyes as I go, "Oh, that's the joke."
Yep. The 1 second foreshadowing between you predicting the joke and the joke happening. Yeah, so that was my favourite moment. How about you? What was your favourite moment?
Oh, fuck. I'm not going to be totally unfair, because the opening, enhanced badass revisionist history of the dad was at least somewhat entertaining visually.
Yeah, well animated.
Which is impressive, considering I've gone on record as thinking this art style is trash. And I don't know how people can watch this and say it's okay, and then shit on the California art style.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same idea, but, Cal Arts has got that weird, shrimp smile.
I don't know. I think... Compare this to Steven Universe again, Rick. See what happens.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically just going to be this versus a show that we like enough to do non-stop review on.
Rick, probably a lot to choose from, but weakest link.
I'm going to say... the reliance on shock comedy, i.e. the script.
Hey, is that the script? Oh, it's covered in shit and stupid doo-doo feces, as Michael Jackson would say.
Yeah.
Have you seen that clip? Because it's still fucking bizarre to me.
No, I haven't seen it, no. I thought it was just something they said on South Park.
No, I don't know why they did it. I don't know what he's talking to, but he calls something stupid doo-doo feces. And that's why they do it on South Park, because it's a real thing he said, and I still don't know what he's talking about.
Oh boy. That again, it doesn't sound real, but like you say, it has to be. But yeah, it's going to be the over-reliant on shock comedy all the way through, and the fact that there was basically only 1 or 2 actual fun lines.
Even the closing joke was, ha ha, robot only has a dick as his last bit of humanity. Ha ha, dick gets cut off. Which I predicted the moment he mentioned it.
Yeah. My prediction was that it would get through all the way of season 1 and then get cut off in the the stinger at the end, but nah, it got cut off in episode episode 1. But yeah, how about you? What was your weakest link?
I don't want to give the art style too much shit, because at the end of the day, I can't fucking draw anyway. But I think the biggest weak link is something that a lot of, and I'm going to use air quotes, adult animation suffers from, and that is, we're aimed at adults, here's all our humour, haha, fuck, cunt, shit, and fart.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and twat, apparently.
This is the type of humour that appeals to 5-year-olds, because they're like, oh, they're doing naughty words, oh, stinky poo-poo, ha 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 ha. It's, even Family Guy, at least early Family Guy, had a higher fucking bar than this.
Yeah, it did, man. Season 1 to 3 of Family Guy was way better than what it became.
I'd even say all the way up to 6, is higher than this. Like, obviously the later seasons are shit, because like there's that one entire episode where the big gag is, haha, Brian licks Stewie's arsehole, which I don't think anyone found that amusing.
Oh no, it was a double-length episode as well. Jesus. Oh.
Anyway, let's not get bogged down in that, I guess, because I've clearly unearthed some bad memories. Rick, MVP.
I think my MVP's got to go to the animation team because they...
Yeah? Go on. Argue this.
I think they made some decent visuals when given basically shit to work with. Like, a lot of it is wee poo poo. And like you said, the opening scene was well animated.
I didn't say that. I said the visuals were interesting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it well animated because, again, the style is crap.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to give it to somebody. No,
you don't.
I think that...
You can. Silence is a valid option, as Telltale would say.
But yeah, I'm giving it to the animation team, and that's pretty much it. How about you? Do you have an MVP at all?
Does that answer your question? I don't know, man. It's no, I don't.
Sure,
nothing stood out because it was all, at best, it was mediocre. So on that bombshell, if you like the video, we do have a comment section down below on YouTube. If you're listening via one of our many audio platforms, you can instead send us an email. Where they said send an email to, Rick?
nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. Once again, that is nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com.
Yeah, there's not really much else to say other than I promise we'll record a make-up episode next week. We'll make sure it's good. And with that said, it's a goodbye from him.
And it's goodbye from him. Goodbye.